I choose Manila as an anchor destination and transportation as a sector because of the different transportation choices. In connection to the Global Code of Ethics for Tourism in Metro Manila, many Filipinos negatively perceive public transportation, but it's not all about the vehicle, but the people itself. Because transportation in Manila is one of the problems of commuters, still it can also promote humanity, respect, and kindness in all gender. Other people get financial support in driving cars, and due to this, government created different principles and rules to support the transportation sector.
The anchor destination that I chose is Boracay. The sector is attraction, and I will connect it to the Global Code of Ethics, the Article 1, which is tourism contribution to mutual understanding between people and societies. As Boracay has been a major tourist destination for some time, its indigenous cultural influences have mostly been subdued under a wide variety of influences from around the world and from the other regions in the Philippines. However, the original inhabitants, the Andi tribe, are still around, and you may spot some of them selling handicrafts along the main beach, and support them when you can.
Anchor Destination, Manila. Tourism Sector, Transportation. In relations to Global Ethic Code, Article 6, Obligations of Stakeholders in Tourism Development. Section 2, which talks about tourism professionals, insofar it depends on them, should show concern in cooperation with the public authorities, security and safety, accident prevention, health protection, to ensure the existence of suitable systems of insurance and assistance. One of the projects that are established is Strategic Development and Sustainability of Airline Industry.
I chose Boracay as my anchor destination, sector's attraction, and I connect it to Article 3, which is Factor of Sustainable Development, because Boracay is one of the top beaches in the Philippines, known for its fine white sand, crystal clear water, stunning sunset, and other adventures and activities that never fail to attract tourists. That's why we should maintain its natural beauty and preserve its natural resources, such as beach forests and wildlife.
The anchor destination that I choose is Ilocos, and the sector is attraction. I will connect it to the Code of Ethics in Article 1, tourism contribution to mutual understanding between people and societies under cultural appreciation. We know that Ilocos has distinctive geography, cultural heritage, and attractions, especially the churches, pilgrimage sites, and beaches, because you can see here some of the UNESCO World Heritage Sites. People have different beliefs and practices, which we can apply with dealing other people when showing the different historical attraction and natural wonders of Ilocos.
The anchor destination that I chose is Cebu. Because of its strategic location in the central Philippines, well-connected in-flight ferry network, and wide variety of attractions, Cebu is the most visited tourist destination. And the number one sector of this is attraction. Cebu Global Ethic in Cebu is manifested in the key areas of business, export trade, and good governance, and trans-border diplomacy. While there are positive consequences of globalization.
Davao has a cultural diversity, and Mount Apo, the highest peak of mountain and habitat of Philippine eagle. The sector that I choose is transportation. The article is Article 7. From right tourism, they are facilitating the natural resources such as pineapple, banana, tuna, orchids are exported from their own destination and other industries from local, and they are the one preserving this, focusing this, organizing from their own tourism operation and other services.
Davao has the ingredients of what a global city can be like. It is the center of Mindanao commerce and trade, and a catalyst in the changing landscape of the Philippine socio-political conversation. Davao's labor force is young, intellectual, and ambitious.
The anchor destination that I chose is Boracay, along with the attraction sector. We are going to implement a global code of ethics for tourism. Implementing Article 3, we should keep in mind not to overpopulate attractions in Boracay such as their beaches and their natural attractions in order to prevent the increase of pollution in the area. Implementing Article 6, it is our obligation to inform what the guests and tourists should do and not do. Lastly, implementing Article 7, we should take care of these natural resources coming from their beaches and islands.
The anchor destination that I've chosen is Cebu City. Cebu City is really known for its high-quality handicrafts. And the article that I can relate to this is the Article 4, which is supporting the local business of the Philippines. We all know that supporting our local business is really good for its future and the well-being of the community.
anchor destination is Palawan and my sector is attraction, and I will connect it to the Global Code of Ethics, the Article 3, which is Tourism as Sustainable Development. Palawan is one of the most famous anchor destinations here in the Philippines, and many tourists come in this place to visit some attractions like beaches. But as a tourist or a person, you must do your part in protecting local sites, like helping to prevent waste production and also enhance biodiversity and protect natural resources.
My anchor destination is Boracay. My sector is tourism services. Boracay is proud to be one of the few Philippine resorts to use solar power as its main source of electricity for the whole property. Aside from the savings on electricity costs, the resort switched to use of renewable energy helps in mitigating global warming, which falls in Article 3 factor of sustainable development.
Anchor Destination Boracay Tourism Sector Attraction. In relation to Global Ethics Code, Article 3, Tourism, a factor of sustainable development, Section 4, tourism infrastructure should be designed and tourism activities programmed in such a way as to protect the natural heritage composed of ecosystem, biodiversity, and to preserve the endangered species of wildlife. The project that has been done here is the rehabilitation. During 2018, under President Rodrigo Roa Duterte, the DANR conduct a Boracay Rehabilitation and Development.
My anchor destination is Boracay. My sector is attraction. Boracay gives a world-class attraction because of the white sand beaches, crystal clear water, and fun activities for the tourists, which falls into Article 3, factor of sustainable development. As a tourist, we should protect the different natural environment to sustain the economic growth of the place and the different attractions.
My anchor destination is Luwag City. My sector is attraction. Luwag City is the capital of the provinces of Ilocos Norte. It is also known as the Sunshine City because of its pure environment and stunning blue skyline. That falls to Article number 3, Tourism and Ecotourism are recognized as being particularly conducive to enriching and enhancing the standing of tourism.
The anchor destination that I chose is Cebu, and the sector is attraction because Cebu is the world of business and leisure and also known as Green City of the South. That the Cebu is blessed with numerous museums and churches. So that can be connected to Article 10, which is implementing of the principles of Global Code of Ethics for tourism. In short, this Code of Ethics is reliable for businesses and tourist sites.
The anchor destination that I choose is Palawan, and the sector is attraction, which Palawan has because of its famous white sand beaches. And I will connect it to the Code of Ethics, Article 7, Right to Tourism, Section 3, which stated here that the social tourism, and in particular associated tourism, which facilitates widespread access to luxury travel and holiday, should be developed with the support of the public authorities. Palawan is known for its stormy seas, coral reefs, and magnificent rock formations. So again, we all know that Palawan is famous for its white sand beaches, which are considered to be among the best in the Philippines. That's why many tourists go here to have a vacation.
The anchor destination that I chose is Vegan City. My tourism sector is attractions. The article that I can link to from the Code of Ethics is the Article 4, which is tourism, a user of the cultural heritage of mankind and contributor to its enhancement. Vegan is unique for having preserved much of its Hispanic colonial character, particularly its grid pattern and historic urban layout.
The anchor destination that I chose is Ilocos because it can be connected to Article 4, the Global Code of Ethics for tourism. Tourism, a user of the cultural heritage of mankind and a contributor to its enhancement. Ilocos region's provinces are famous for agro-industrial businesses such as milk fish, cultivation, and processing.
The anchor destination that I choose is Davao, and the sector is event because of their traditional events or festival and can be connected to Article 1 and 2, which is tourism's contribution to mutual understanding between people and society, and tourism as a vehicle for individual collective fulfillment. Because we really have to maintain the balance between responsible tourism. We have to respect and appreciate their laws, practices, beliefs, traditions, and customs.
The anchor destination that I chose is Boracay. My tourism sector is attractions, and the article that I can relate to it is the Article 3, a factor of sustainable development of global ethics. Because we all know that Boracay is the most visited place of local and international tourists when spending a holiday and vacation. So that means the natural environment there must be prioritized and taken care of.
I chose Boracay, an anchor destination and attraction for the sector. I chose Article 3, which is tourism, a factor of sustainable development. In Sector 2, issued protecting the environment. We all know Boracay is quite well with stunning beaches, as well as its snorkeling and diverse marine life. In this project, they should more focus on protecting the natural environment like fine seeing you for throwing trash.